So the Summer Games Fest with Geoff Keighley and the other person for reasons I genuinely don't know. No problem. I'm just saying I don't get why there was another person. It seems weird. But yeah, there was a YouTuber or some content creator or something. I'll do it next year. I'll do it. Overall, this was a pretty dull show. I'm glad they cut down from 3 hours from last year to two, because it ended like half an hour ago. And I don't remember 90% of it. It was mostly meant for indie games, I think. I guess they were upfront about that, but oh my. I don't know. I thought it was like a 4 out of 10 at best. But yeah, I'm just going to go over everything that they were shown. Thankfully, it's shorter. I was going to stream this, but I'm so glad I didn't, because I would have been bored out of my skull. But yeah, here's everything that was shown at the Game Awards, how I felt about it, etc. Let's just get. Summer Games Fest, not the Game Awards. Sorry, Geoff Keighley Association, you know how it is. It started off with a brief gameplay look at Lego Horizon Zero Dawn, or Lego Horizon, you get the idea. It looks like a Lego game, but with AI in it. I don't really have anything else to say. I'm sure to some people it's going to be fine, but to me, it's whatever. That's coming out on holiday 2024, no specific release date. After that, showed off No More Room in Hell, which seems to be like kind of an open co-op zombie game. It looks fine, just a lot of zombies coming at you. It looks slower than most zombie games with this kind of huge amount of them, which I appreciate. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it looks okay. Coming out early access sometime this year. Then they showed Quidditch. It's Harry Potter Quidditch. Quidditch Champions. It comes out on September 3rd. I don't know. It looks fine. It looks like a VR game that was turned into a non-VR game. It looks fine. I don't know anything about Harry Potter. I don't know anything about Quidditch. Maybe I'm just being stupid.
Do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of the Quidditch champion?
Then from the same person who made Choo Choo Charles, which I have not played, but just conceptually I love the idea of. This I love a bit less. It seems to be like a co-op, prison break, cutesy kind of game. I think you can just tell what kind of game this is just by 5 seconds of gameplay and the fact that the time on the monitor was the 20th of April 2069. I feel like that's going to tell you what the humour is like. You see the gameplay, you will know if you like it or not. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. But apparently it's coming 2025, maybe. To show off more Star Wars Outlaws. I think trailer-wise it looks fine, but it's a Ubisoft game, so I'm not excited for it because, you know, it's a Ubisoft game and I'm not... No! You know, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. Yeah, it's coming out on August 30th. Maybe it's because I don't care much about Star Wars. It looks fine, but so did Avatar, Pandora, Frontiers, whatever it was called. And it was average at best. It's a Ubisoft game through and through from the looks of it, and I'm done. I don't care. Then they show off Neva or Neva, I don't know. I will be honest, I was watching somebody else while watching this in the background. I'll be ready if anything big comes up. It's a beautiful artsy side-scrolling hack and slashy platformy style game. It looks like kind of the stuff that people from that like Hollow Knight and that kind of side-scrolling games would like. I like the art style. I don't know if I'll play it, but it's coming sometime 2024. It looks fine. I'm sure, and for people who are more into this style of games like Hollow Knight, but more bright and colourful, I think that'll be up their alley. For me, maybe. Then one, again, I've never played any of the games in this franchise, but I know for some people this is going to be fucking massive. Civilization 7. Or Sid Meier's Civilization 7. I don't know much about these games at all, so I don't know what more to say, but I know for people who are excited for this kind of stuff, this is massive. And it's coming 2025, no further information, which is kind of a theme about this. After that was a pretty cool trailer for Black Myth Wukong, coming August 20th. It's another kind of, it's one of those Souls-like games where I probably won't play it, and if I do, I probably won't get very far. But even for somebody who's not that interested in those kind of games, it looks unbelievable. They do a great job with the trailers. It looks cool. I'm interested. And it takes a bit to have me interested in that kind of game, so you know what? I like the look. I like the vibes. Then to show off Asgard's Quest. It's a MetaQuest game, apparently out now. Sure. I know some people are into it, I'm not, but you know, some people are into the MetaQuest stuff, I guess. Then again, I'm not too knowledgeable on, I will admit, but some of the stuff in the trailer looks cool. The houses walking around on weird creatures or something. Once Human come out on July 9th. I don't know anything about this. It looks like a fun third-person shooter style game. It looks fascinating, I will say that much. What it is, I don't have a clue. It comes out in a month, which that's either a great thing or a bad thing, but I'll keep an eye out. It looks fun.
We remain standing. We stand together.
Then they showed off a bit more Space Marines 2. I'm not a big fan, or even, not even a big fan, that sounds negative, but I'm not into the whole 40k, whatever, universe. I don't know shit about the whole Warhammer universe, that's the one. But this comes out on September 9th, and I played the first one in this franchise. It's a third-person shooter style, one of them. Just a ton of enemies to blow through, fun weapons, fun, I don't know. It has the perfect environment and enemy design to keep me interested. I know it's a big deal for a lot of other people who are into the franchise, but even for somebody like me who usually isn't, it looks fucking unbelievable. I don't know, I love this very specific style of this universe. You know, so far this show isn't even sounding that bad looking back. After this, one of my most anticipated games for this year, Metaphor ReFantazio, from the same people as from the Persona games, which I've already played 5 a lot. Absolutely adore that game. Played 3 a bit too. Having a great time with what I have played of that. This comes out on October 11th. I am absolutely getting this. It's still one of the few games that have come out this year that I care about. It is probably at the top of current games, actually. Yeah. Of games I know are coming this year. Can't wait. The battle system looks fun like Persona, and the art style looks unbelievable as well, which is one of the most standout things about these games. Like I said, and it comes out 8 days before my birthday, so hopefully it can be good.
You wield power now.
After that, we got to see more of the MetaQuest Arc or VR Batman game, which is Batman Arkham Shadow. Already coming fall 2024. I've probably made it clear. I don't care. I'm not even a big into the Batman franchise in general. I don't really care about VR stuff. So, but who knows? Maybe some people are. It could be fun.
The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
I think this marks around the time in the show where I started to lay down. After that, to show off more Street Fighter 6 characters for year 2. It's more characters for a fighting game, what you kind of expect. Next up was Tears of Metal, which, I don't know, as far as I can tell, you would pick a level, you upgrade your characters with special skills, you just massacre your way through a bunch of enemies. It looks okay. It's on wishlist now, no more information. It looks fine. I don't even know if it looks okay. Next up, we got Open Arena Dragon Ball fighting game number, what was it, 50, 60 at this point. Look, if you like these games, more power to you, but can we get a Dragon Ball game that isn't the same fucking thing? Seriously, how many of these do we need? How many of these can people buy? Are they getting better? Worse? The same? What can they possibly be doing? Moving on. Next up is Call of Duty. Oh, wait. Okay, I guess it's not Call of Duty. I think anybody with freedom for. Okay, I haven't played a Call of Duty game in like 10 years, so maybe it's because I'm ignorant about it. But from the outside looking in, it just looks like another Call of Duty game, but it's not. It's. At least I don't think it is. I don't know. It's Delta Force, Hawk Ops. The alpha is coming in, test is coming in July. Other than that, it looks like a fun first-person shooter. It actually does look interesting. I'm not typically that into them, but I think it looks fun. It looks okay. Will I actually pick it up? Probably not. But could I play it at some point? Maybe. I feel like there's been a lot less first-person shooters lately that haven't been Call of Duty or Battlefield, to be honest. Especially Call of Duty. But they've been doing a lot more kind of all the Battle Pass stuff on this live server stuff where it just keeps going for a while, so not really a surprise. But yeah, moving on.
Prepare for decline. That's all for mission briefing. The drill is complete. Operation commences. Good luck.
Next was Fatal Fury, Clash of Wolves, coming 2025. It's a fighting game. Looks like it has some kind of mini games too, because you saw guys slashing a bunch of balls with X by the end. Yeah. Then there was some Halo. It's an advertisement for like TVs and stuff, I think, for Dolby. Boy, am I glad I'm not excited for Halo, because that would be such a fucking tease. Why? Like, yeah, when the Summer Games Festival, I think it was last year, actually it was, wasn't it? Fuck. They showed off Final Fantasy 7 Remake, Part 2, Rebirth. And they did that too. It was like, oh, you like Final Fantasy? Well, here's a DoorDash code or something. But they actually had something for the end. There's no Halo here. You teasing fucks. Why? Next up is some kind of top-down isometric style. It seems like a multiplayer battle kind of thing. Like, what was that Pokemon? Was it Pokemon Unite on the Switch that came out where it was kind of that kind of thing where it's top-down just fighting each other? That's what it kind of reminds me of. Something like Fat Prince has that kind of style. It's called Battle Crush, out September, or on the 27th, and it looks fine. If you're into that kind of game, maybe. I don't know. Next was what feels like a pretty almost like expected mecha game, because I feel like there's been at least one of them nearly every show for a while. This one actually does look fun to me though. You have ground combat, you've like super satisfying, like fast, dodgy air style combat that I think looks like a ton of fun. Good customization. I thought it was Sin Duality for a while. Unfortunately not. I'm still waiting for that. They're getting us close beta in 2024 sometime in summer or sometime this year. It's called Mecha Break. It looks, out of all the mecha games, which I have zero interest most of the time, I actually do think this looks cool. The dodging and air combat looks like a ton of fun. Wait, one sec. 42, 28. I'm going to keep 42. 42 minutes. 42 minutes. 42 minutes. One sec. Next up, Bloomhouse is making a game. And, wow, how long did that take? What was it, 5 seconds? They dragged this segment out for so long. It seems like they're making a few games. I'll have them shown here, obviously. Every game I'm just shown there, that was shown in like 2 minutes of a trailer. 2 minutes. Then they had 2 people from Bloomhouse get up on stage and talk and talk and talk and yap and yap and yap. And yes, it was only like 4 minutes, but it felt like an eternity. It was the first time during the show I yelled the words, "Shut the fuck up." Why is this getting so much? It's a fucking Bloomhouse. Okay, moving on. They talked way too long, bottom of the line.
Asked me to help with a case. Why would they need a game designer? Should have some developer mode. Dark times await us.
Next up, something I'm genuinely excited for, and I do think looks really cool. They're releasing a new, not Rugrats, Power Rangers game. Side-scrolling fighting game, kind of like the style of a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games, like the Shredder's Revenge kind of thing. This looks unbelievable. The side-scrolling combat looks fun, the kind of first-person, like bike racing stuff, some first-person punching style Mechazord stuff. I'm not even a big fan of, or a big into Power Rangers stuff. But Power Rangers Rita's Rewind is, and I would say, never been interested in a Power Rangers game. Until now, this looks like an absolute blast. Even for me, somebody who's not that into Power Rangers, this looks one of the best games of the show. I can only imagine what this can do for people who are really into the Turtles games from the past and love Power Rangers. I know certain people who are going to lose their shit for this. And even I think it looks cool. From somebody who's watched like one season of Power Rangers as a child, when I was like 12. I can't wait. I'm definitely getting this. Next up was Deer and Boy, which kind of looks like a mix between something like, you've played games like Papo and Yo, or any game where you're a child mixed with a teamed up with an animal. It's got wishlist now, no further release date, but it looks cute, it looks fun, kind of gives me vibes of Neverwinter. Oh no, it was Never Alone, I think. The game where you're teamed up with a fox spirit or something. It's been a long time, but I remember that being really cool. This looks like it could be cute and fun. Sure. We'll see. Then show off Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 coming 2024 as well. I've never played the first one, but as far as I can tell, it's like this big open world medieval fantasy style game. I might try to play the first one before this comes out. I think my brother was really into it. It looks like something I could really enjoy. It's just getting into an open world game, sometimes, especially like this, can be a commitment. But yeah, no nuts. It actually looks really fun. If I was more into the franchise, it might be more of a big deal, but it looks cool. I'm sure a lot of people are excited for this too.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world. But in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do. The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
To the task!
Come on! To the fucking task.
Then they show more of a Slitterhead from the developer of the first Silent Hill, I think it is. And it looks alright. Some of the visuals look cool. Some of the combat, especially with like the big bloody claws, look really cool. The concept of switching between random characters with a brain thing. Yeah, it looks okay. I will be honest, if it wasn't from the developer of Silent Hill, I'd probably have no interest. But it comes out November 8th. It looks okay. It might be fun. I will give it a shot. It has potential. Then we got a weird game that I didn't know what to think of, and I still really don't. It just looks like an open world Grand Theft Auto style, like third person shooty kind of thing, but with you're a bean or a potato. It's called Killer Bean, so I'm assuming you're a bean. It's coming 2024. It looks stupid in the most fun way, or fun in the most stupid way. I can't tell. I'm really not sure what to think this. You can move around shooting things, you can drive around. I genuinely have. I have nowhere. I don't know how to put this. Does it look stupid in a bad way or fun? I really don't know. I'll try to keep my eye on it if I remember it.
Well, it is sure nice to meet you before you die. They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
Then we thankfully reached the halfway point. If I knew it at the time, it might have been easier, but yeah. There's next, like, it seems like a dual climbing game where it starts off like that movie Fall, or The Fall, whatever it was, where they're doing their dual climbing thing with a rope attached and one falls off and the other one's sad. It's called Cairn. I don't think there was any release date. It looks like a climbing game. I think this is what Jusant was like. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but it looks okay. I don't have much to say. What could I say? Then show off the next game by the people who made the Stanley Parable, which I never played, and something else which I can't remember. And from what I can tell, it seems like a third-person farming simulator thing, but with a twist. Seems to be decent story stuff going on. What was going on with the main character looked kind of fascinating. Again, I'll keep an eye on it. It's called Wanderstop, and it comes 2024. It could be fun. It could be fun, relaxing, chill, but with a twist, and that can be the most fun. Just going to a game with one expectation and then sucks you in with a story.
It's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Next is Unknown Awakening, and it seems like a game where you fight with your ghost. I don't know, it comes 2024 in fall. They didn't show too much. It's hard to get a full grasp of what it is, but you know what it genuinely reminds me of? When I first saw the trailer for Uncharted Legacy, it showed Chloe in a hood, like in a disguise, sneaking around and doing lockpick stuff and fighting enemies. And even though I love Uncharted, one of my favourite franchises ever, I was genuinely disappointed when I found out it was an Uncharted game. Because I thought it was this cool new IP with a cool character and a cool environment, cool gameplay. But then it was just another Uncharted. And like I said, I love Uncharted. This kind of reminds me of what I thought that IP was going to be, and hopefully it can live up. Yeah.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
Then they show off Monster Hunter Stories, which is coming out on the 14th, which is a week away, so I feel like anyone who cares about that already has pre-ordered or know what they're getting into. As somebody who's not a big fan of Monster Hunter in general, it does look around a few that's up my alley, so who knows, maybe. Just for sure, there's a few Capcom games on sale, why not? Next up was a No 3LS song, which I was going to criticise a lot because it kind of has mixed between medieval style and slightly and more of a kind of futuristic style. I was going to be heavily criticising because I had no information at all, no gameplay, but it has a demo available now apparently, so there's a demo we can get now for free. I will accept that. That's the only scenario where I'm okay with a trailer like this. Show fucking gameplay in your trailers. At least for the first trailer. Maybe it's not the first, I don't know. Depends on the game. Then they showed the first Descendant, which looks like kind of a first-person mix between shooting and kind of hack and slash style. I like the visuals, I like the looks of it. It looks like it could be fun. It comes out on July 2nd, so sure, we'll keep my eye out. I don't know about the gameplay, but you know what? In terms of just general vibes, I'm very in. Then two people from Among Us came out to show off their new indie game funding kind of thing called Outer Sloth. I'm just going to show a few of them here. I really don't have much to say. It's just if they're using their success, it seems like, to help other people make their games. What more can I really say about that? Sounds like a really cool idea. Yeah, if it works out well, more power to them. Fantastic. Nothing more to say. It just seems like a nice idea, and I'm very into it. We need more good. We need more positive stories in the industry right now, I think. Oh, also there's an Among Us TV show. In the trailer they had no dialogue, so you know what? The only way I would be slightly interested in this, in the absolute most minuscule amount, is if it's a show with no voice acting. Because I'll at least, it'll feel different. I don't think I've ever seen a cartoon without any, well, maybe outside like Tom and Jerry stuff, but if that's what they're doing, if they have the balls to go for that and not have, I don't know. I'll keep my eye out if this for that. I doubt it will be, but you never know. Then they show off Sonic Generations. From what I can tell, I don't know if it's just like a mix of like big levels from the franchise or from Sonic Generations, but I'm more into 3D Sonic, so I'm sure it'll be fine for people who like Sonic Generations, but for me it looks fine. Even I'm a huge Sonic fan, but Shadow has wings, bro. I don't know, I just saw something bigger was going on. I don't know, it's a cool image. I'm sure, whatever. I'm just waiting for the next 3D Sonic, personally. They show off more of Dune Awakening, which seems to be a Dune open world survival MMO. I'm sure for people who are into Dune, this might be cool. We'll have to see more gameplay first. I can't really say much about it since without gameplay.
No, Muad'Dib. No, Lisan al-Gaib. No, Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
Speaking of Sonic, not really. They showed off a trailer that's just an animated one for something called Battle Aces, which I don't know, it just gave me. You ever see that Sonic CD animation or the Sonic Boom one? Apparently, it's going to be like a top-down strategy army versus army game. It kind of reminds me of Mushroom Wars, but more strategy, more to it, which I was into. I don't know if this will be something I'll care about, but it's done enough to let me at least slightly keep my eye on it. More power to you, bud. You can sign up for the closed beta if you want, and yeah, it'll come out at some stage in the future. Or will it?
As much as possible, so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
They show off more of the finals, which I've never played. I downloaded it once. For some reason or other, I just never got into it. But yeah, there's more coming. More guns, more levels, maybe, whatever. More stuff. Then Sam Lake came off to show more Alan Wake 2, the recent physical edition, and some DLC. Coming in fall, a Director's Edition and a Special Edition, or, you know, Physical Edition, Special Edition, Director's Edition. Multiple editions you can get. Probably going to have different stuff. I don't think they showed them. The Night Springs DLC coming out. 3 episodes available in the next 24 hours. I never played it. Nothing more to say. Moving on.
Get strange.
I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Something's different.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta. Wait, that's a real shotgun? Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
Then they show off New Worlds Eternum. John, if they're not going to show gameplay, I'm not going to come out on October 15th. I can't have it's a top-down game or like a back here kind of view game, hack and slash style. If you're not going to show gameplay, I'm not going to talk about it. Moving on.
Where heroes are forged and demons born. This is Eternum.
With roughly 40 minutes in the show, this is the part where I started to lose my mind of boredom. I was going to stream, but I didn't, and I'm so thankful I didn't, because I would have been bored out of my skull about something to do in the background. I don't know, for some reason he mentioned a TikTok ad, and there was a certain set of words that just set me off.
Well, if you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards.
I just lost my mind, but yeah, there's just more Honkai Star Rail stuff coming. I never got into it as much as Genshin, but it clearly has its fan base. I'd like to get into it again someday. I don't know if I will. But yeah, there's more.
Why do people choose to slumber? Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams. Oh, more dance? I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
Then it showed Dark and Darker, which is available on Steam at the moment. I hope it comes to other things, as it looks like a first-person kind of old-school dungeon crawly kind of game with various magics and, you know, weapons to use, swords, throwing things, axes. It reminds me of games like Serpents and Dungeons, something I played on the PS4, and I really loved it. It has this very old-school movement feel to it, and I mean that in the absolute best way. I can't wait. Will I play it again? I don't know, but it looks like it could be just that addictive loop of barely... I don't know. It just looks like a lot of fun. I don't know what to say. It looks like a clunky fun game. Then they show off Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess. Apparently it's a Capcom game coming up soon. It's the first I've heard of it. But they talked about like it was shown before. But yeah, it looks like it has a mix between, not first, like straightforward looking, top down, other styles of combat. In a lot of ways it looks kind of just average hack and slashy style game. In a few ways it looks like it could have more to it. But yeah, it's coming out on July 19th. It looks okay to me. But yeah, there it is. Then was Hyper Light Breaker, which is coming late summer. I could have sworn this was shown years ago, but I might be wrong. Looks like a big open world, greenery, kind of the Genshin Impact kind of Breath of the Wild style world. With mix between hack and slashy style and third person shooting. It seems like a big co-op game. Not sure if it's just co-op or if it's heavily focused on co-op or if it's just whatever you want to do. But yeah, looks decent, I guess. Next up was Gang Beasts. I mean party animals. I'm not sure if it's the same people. I know it might sound rude. It just looks fine. People have fun with it. I don't really care too much. Move on. Don't think it should release it. You can also play poker. It looks like in Drive, like Mario Kart style. I don't know. Whatever. Then they showed off a trailer to be funny, or at least like from I don't know what, I'm not even sure what it was. You know, but in a rare twist with these kind of things, it actually was pretty funny. This could be the one segment where everyone's like, "Whoa, that was awful. Nobody liked this," and I'm like the one person like, "Why? Why is it just me?" But yeah, they actually made me laugh a couple of times. It was a highlight, and I hate to say that. Yeah, it was for Skate. I'm gonna be honest with you. Wasn't this shown off like 6 years ago? I think it's like an online skate. I don't know. I've lost my interest in skating games that are not Tony Hawk years ago. They also show off more content for Pal World. I was hoping this would like be a PS5 announcement because I'm because I'm fascinated by it, but I'd like to try it at some point. If it ever comes to PS5, I'll try it. Otherwise, I probably never care that much. But they showed off more Palmon, whatever. I don't know what they're called. New level caps, new stuff, new levels. And that's coming out on the 27th of this month, so not long to wait. Valorant is also coming to PS5. I don't know anything about it. The only thing I've heard about is like various little overpriced DLC, microtransaction controversies. I imagine like most of these games it's going to be free, so I don't know if I mentioned already actually, it's coming to consoles now, that's why it was shown. I think the beta is available now, but yeah, if you care about Valorant on consoles, sure, go for it. Starts June 14th, yeah! If you thought the TikTok thing sent me off, this is the one where I lost my fucking mind. Every sense of sanity or hope I had for this show was just punched out of me at this moment. If you ever seen that Angry Video Game Nerd episode where he's playing Plumbers Don't Wear Ties and he sees the chicken mask, you're about to find out why that's a very apt little comparison. Oh, before that, there was a trailer for Inside Out 2. I thought it was a tie-in. I thought we were going for something. No, it's just a trailer for Inside Out 2. Okay? Sure. What is this? What? No, what is it? It's for a game where you're being chased by a chicken. But that Asian guy from Community there. And he's been other things too, I'm sure. You know, every once in a while there's that one character from a TV show or a movie who just starts appearing fucking everywhere. Not that you dislike him by any means, but this went on and on and on and fucking on. Why is that the only 2 times in this entire show I've been able to say that are for fucking 2 people from Bloomhouse up on the stage talking and for a trailer like this with real people? Did they insist on this? Is this how you pay the bills? But at least with the Bloomhouse thing I can kind of... No, I actually can't. At least with some like celebrity stuff, with some sponsorships and the product stuff, I get why it went on a bit longer. But this just dragged the fuck on. It just felt like the Game Awards again. It was like, oh yeah, game, move. Time for the award, move. A celebrity yapping for 5 fucking minutes. They got time. This is still going. This is at like double speed. At least when I'm going to be showing this. Actually, let's check. Let's check really quick. This guy got on stage yelling about chickens at the 1:40. Come on, be perfect timing. 1:46. Yelling about chickens at, on terms of my recording here, 1:47:30 will 1:47:30 we'll say. And it ended at 1:50:30. Fucking 3 or 4 minutes, because I forget what I said. Just for a fucking squad playing mobile game. Are you fucking kidding me? This must have been a sponsor. Just must have been some way to make money. Mobile games make a lot of money. That's the only, and it has a celebrity involved. That's the only way I can slightly justify this, because this was the second that chick I just got to point out move the fuck on for about 3 minutes. It was, I'm gonna stop bitching now, because I've probably been bitching for longer than it's actually been showing. But can you you not? Can you fucking not? Oh god, I'm so glad this only lasted 2 hours instead of 3.
You want me to shut the door?
It's not a franchise I've already said, or a game I'm that interested in, so forgive me if I get anything wrong, because I know it is a massively beloved game. I'm pretty sure for the first time they've showed off in uninterrupted gameplay, though not flashing every 5 seconds, of Monster Hunter Wilds. Of course they said they're like flashy, cut, edited trailer, but they showed actual 10 or 15 seconds uninterrupted. And it seems like the most they've shown in terms of gameplay this so far. It's coming 2025, which I feel like that was kind of obvious. I know it could have been later, but I feel like 2025 was kind of the established expectation.
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
And to end off the show, Phantom Blade Zero, which when I did the state of play reaction thing, I was thinking, what was that game? I couldn't remember the name for the life of me. Because one of the few games I was thinking of where I didn't know it was coming out, but I was interested in. This was it. Phantom Blade Zero. I knew it had a P in it, that's all I know. That's all I knew. It's a fast-paced, hack-and-slashy style Souls-like game with a cool open area from the looks of cool enemy designs, like a lot of these games. But the combat here, it looks unbelievably, like, what's the word? Fast and flippy. Fast and jumpy. How exactly it's going to work or operate, I don't have a clue. Especially with some of the things I see in the trailer where they're like, he'd be standing like this and then he'd be on a horse-drawn carriage and he'd be kicking the enemy like that a few times. How much of this will be just preset animations? How much of this will be proper gameplay? I don't know. But there's going to be 4 proper hands-on experiences starting June 8th, apparently, in various places. I don't know. It's one, like the many Souls-like games, I don't know if I get this. I don't know if I'll ever play it. If I do play it, will I get far? I don't know. But that's one of the few things that I genuinely think looks amazing. So as I can tell, no release date, I couldn't see any. But that has been Summer Games Fest. If I'm going to give it a rank out of 10, because apparently that's going to be something I'll do now, 3.5. I was going to say 4 or 4.5, but then the fucking chicken segment happened, and I lost my mind. Like, every sense of hope, joy, confidence, I don't know. I lost my shit. But yeah, as always, let me know what you thought of it. This is already gone. Oh god, it's been 50 minutes. Oh god, I know I stuff in between. Oh god, I need to get to this. Let me know what you thought. Am I crazy for thinking it was bad? Or 3.5, I'd say. Am I crazy for thinking it was below average? Am I being unfair? Was it just meant to be a smaller showcase? Am I being stupid to bitch about a 3-minute segment? I don't know. It's just the two of those. I just felt like getting shot the fuck up so many times. And hopefully the Xbox showcase will be better, because they might show off some cool things. That's a proper showcase. Maybe that's why we're not getting anything big here. They're saving it for the showcase, but yeah, we'll see. As always, let me know what you thought. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you for the next one. Hopefully that day, because I'm working that day, so I don't know when I'll be able to get to it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. See you then. God, there's been a lot of these lately.